Okay, in today's video I'm just going to do a kind of a recap of one of the setups that we had that started with, actually I think it started with the daily chart, but then I also went ahead and did the work on the weekly chart, and I really liked the weekly chart because there was a lot of symmetry there. We also had some overlap with some of the other price retracements when we had this nice little pullback in J&J. And it's starting to play out nicely, and if it continues to play out nicely, the potential upside target is this 146.46 area. So for those of you who don't know what a trigger is, let's go over a trigger, and I'm going to show you the initial triggers. So an aggressive swing trade trigger is a 15-minute chart, and when we tested that support below, you know, that's when you would have looked for the trigger. So here, for example, you know, we did test that area of support, and for a an aggressive swing trade entry, it would have been when you had the 834 EMA crossover to the upside, and also in the process you took out a prior swing high. So right around there was when we were getting our first signals in this one. Okay, and it hasn't gone straight up. You know, we've had some pullbacks that you've had to sit through and all that good stuff, but if the bigger picture pattern is going to play out, then we should be, you know, looking at these pullbacks for new entries, and again, looking for this higher target to be met. So what you have to remember about this work is the way that you make money is setup plus trigger equals trade entry, and then you manage it. So the setup is the zone, the trigger is the 834 EMA crossover pretty much, and then managing it is, well, first of all, deciding your initial risk, which would be underneath this low made prior to the, you know, either underneath this low or underneath this zone. And then how are you going to trail a stop? When it gets to a certain point, go to a break-even stop, and then work on trailing a stop as you go, because we don't always make our targets. And I would hate to have you get involved in a setup and, you know, it's worth some money, but you keep your stop in here, and next thing you know, you lose money. Okay, so I would trail a stop as you go, but that's basically the formula to make money with this work. Setup plus trigger equals trade entry, and then you manage it.